This duration time limit match in the blue corner. From Florida, weighing 230 pounds, Stand the Man Lane. His opponent from Amarillo, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, former world title holder Dory Funk Jr. Your referee for this contest, Mario Savoldi. There's the bell. The match is underway. This promises to be another very exciting contest, Dick Murdoch, one that I'm anxious to see. This up-and-coming Stan Lane is a real comer in professional wrestling, and I know that he has all the desire in his world to beat Dory Jr. today.
Well, let me say one thing about Dory Funk Jr. If I was an up-and-coming star in professional wrestling, I think of a lot of people I'd rather go against Dory Funk Jr. Former world heavyweight wrestling champion for 4.5 years, and Nick, believe me, I've wrestled Jack Briscoe, Terry Funk, Dory Funk Jr., Harley Race. I've wrestled Gene Kaninsky. I've wrestled all the world champions when they were world champions, and after that, and believe me that Dory Funk Jr. was the toughest man that ever held that world heavyweight title.
Believe me, I agree with you 100%, Dick Murdoch, and I want to tell all the sports fans listening throughout the network that you're listening to Dick Murdoch, the man that is one of these days, and one of these days very soon, going to be world heavyweight champion.
Well, thank you, Nick. You know, as the people watch Dory Funk Jr., I've wrestled the man. Hey, he never gets excited. He never loses concept of what's going on in the ring. He starts slow. Here's a very, very beautiful suplex. And he goes right into a three-quarter Nelson. Dory Funk Jr. starts slow, Nick, in that ring. And the longer that match goes on, the stronger that he gets. Believe me, he has got that. It might have been hereditary from his father. He is a totally different type wrestler than his brother Terry. But Dory Funk Jr. gets stronger and stronger the longer a match progresses. And believe me, around that 30 and 45-minute mark, you kind of wish you'd beat him around a 5-minute mark because he's stronger and you're tireder.
You're just as right as you can be, Dick Murdoch. And another thing about Dory Jr., he likes it real hot. The hotter the arena is, the better he likes it.
Well, Nick, a lot of wrestlers are like that. The hotter your body gets, the less that you feel the body slams, the backdrops right at the precise moment. Not saying that they don't hurt, but when your body cools off is what you start getting stiff. But the hotter it is, you sweat more and you feel better, Nick. The more you sweat, the better you feel when you're in there wrestling.
That's right, Dick. And you know, a lot of the fans sitting out there in their living room, all comfortable and all, they just wonder how in the world a man can take such punishment. But it's conditioned. They don't understand that these men spend hours every day in the gymnasium working out, and they have finely conditioned bodies that can endure this punishment.
Well, Nick, you'll see football players or hockey players or any kind of else to get hit, and you'll wonder how in the world can a man come back and play the next down like that? Well, a body is conditioned. We condition ours for professional wrestling. A football player conditions his for his sport. A hockey player the same way. Your body just gets accustomed to taking certain things, and you're used to it. You're conditioning yourself to that. I've been conditioning myself. I've been in wrestling for a few years now. I'm not a youngster, and by golly, it's hard for me to get up a lot of mornings. My old knees are getting bad, elbows, the back. But as the day goes on, and I know I got to get in my vehicle or go down to the airport to catch a plane and go to another arena across the United States somewhere and wrestle and make $1, the old body says, let's go.
Believe me, it's hard to get off that airplane sometime, isn't it, Dick?
Nick, a lot of things people sitting out here don't understand. Hey, we travel all night a lot of times to get to the arenas where you people see the best there is in NWA Championship Wrestling. A lot of these stars that you're watching right here on the program travel all night to get here to bring you this great network wrestling. Hey, it's not just a 20-minute drive, believe me.
That's right. It's a very enduring sport. These men are very, very finely conditioned for it. Stan Lane in there on the top side. I thought that suplex had taken a lot out of him. I thought it put a crimp on his desire, but he's still much a competitor.
Stan tried to crave him. Junior then a very good amateur wrestling move, but he couldn't get that leg locked in. He slammed Junior, but he didn't hold up. He took too long to drop that elbow on Dory Funk Jr.
Oh, what a walloping elbow that is. That shakes your teeth, doesn't it?
Sure does. Side suplex by Dory Funk Jr. Very good Greco-Roman move. You can see why this man was 4.5 years world heavyweight wrestling champion. Nick, and all of my credit to professional wrestling, believe me, I've wrestled a man. Everything goes to Dory Funk Jr. Hey, he's a very, very fine asset to professional wrestling.
He certainly is. He's a gentleman outside of that ring. He's a fine fellow, and everyone that has the opportunity and privilege of knowing him personally likes him.
Dory Funk Jr. and myself are in the cattle business together. We ranch a little bit, farm a little bit. He's a very, very good friend of mine, and I look up to the one man that right now that's active in professional wrestling I really look up to and respect and admire the most is Dory Funk Jr. To me, when I was a kid, you know, my dad, Nick, you knew my father and my uncle and Lou Thez. Everybody looked up to Lou Thez, 6 times world heavyweight wrestling champion, but Dory Funk Jr. right now, the current day wrestler, is the man that I admire the most, believe me.
Stan the Man with a body scissors on Dory Funk Jr. 5 minutes of elapsed in this match so far. Stan Lane punishing the former world title holder Dory Jr. with a body scissors now. Jr. very calm, very cool, just like you said, Dick Murdoch, earlier in this match. Dory Jr.'s always got control of his mental faculties in there. He's a complete opposite of his brother Terry Funk, who quite often blows his top.
Terry has lost all his mental faculties, as you say, years ago. But I'm going to tell you something. Right now, you're not going to beat Dory Funk Jr. with a body scissors. I'm going to guarantee you that. It takes a heck of a lot to beat this man. And, Nick, I want all the people out here and all the new networks, all the new stations, all the new wrestling fans that's gaining popularity every day to take heed to what I'm saying. I've been around. I am the international champion as of right now. And right here is a man I know that I'm going to have to go up and wrestle and defend that title against. He's a friend of mine. But when we go out there and that bell rings, we got to butt heads. And I'm not looking forward to it.
Well, being an international heavyweight champion is no easy job, I know, Dick. And I'm very proud that you hold that belt at this time. And I hope you hold it for many years to come. And I hope you get that world championship and don't make a liar out of me.
Well, Nick, I'm not going to make a liar out of you. But one thing about it is I hope I can retire that international title if and when and someday I take that world championship. I hope I can retire that international title and it'll sit up on my mantle.
Well, perhaps if that happens, Dick, we'll have to have a tournament because due to the magnitude of both of those championships, you couldn't possibly hold them both at the same time.
Well, I realize that, but it would be fun to say that I retired as the reigning international heavyweight champion. Oh, there, I believe
this could be that step over toe hold.
Spinning toe hold, the one that he won the world championship with from Gene Kiniski. Hey, Nick, you might as well get your bell ready. There it is.
That's it. You call that one right, Dick Murdoch. You bet. Dory Funk Jr., the winner. What a tremendous guy this guy.
Yeah. He won the World Heavyweight Championship belt.
Right.
That's exactly it.